Hey BC, what's going on? It's me, Roger, back with another video. Hope you're all doing well. Cheers. Been some really great videos in the VC lately. Carm and Chris, Cole meeting up in Carm's garden. That was fun. What a privilege it would be to go digging with Christopher Cole. Hey guys, if you're watching. And Anthony and James Buttery made a joint video just recently. It was fun, very much in the Dr. Rhythm kind of. Had a listening session and talked about what they listened to and tried to draw connections between things. Good job, guys. Enjoyed that very much. And Dr. Rhythm made that channel uploaded. I guess they're about monthly or every 6 weeks. Mark and John get together for a listening session, and then late at night, apparently, they then make a VC video where they talk about what they played. I always love those videos, and so all of you, hello if you're watching. Inspired me to come on and make a video in a couple of weeks. So, of course, there's more records to show. I'm always digging for records. What can I say? But first, I want to give thanks for some VCLT from the one and only David Sequoiaflame. David, thank you so much. He sent me the new Elephant 9 with Green Fisk, Silver Mountain, double LP on Room Gramophone. Comes with a CD, which we're listening to now. David, thank you so much. This is awesome. I had heard their name but hadn't heard their music, and this is so right up my alley. I mean, hopefully I'm not going to get busted for playing it. Norwegian fusion band, I guess. But contemporary sounding. I dig this a lot. I need to get more Elephant 9 in my collection. Thank you, David. This is the rare white vinyl version, which I guess is gone already. David, this was not cheap. Thank you so much. VCLT, the whole love train, people sending each other records, is one of the most amazing things about the VC. And I did not start making videos so people would just start sending me records. That's not what I'm saying at all. But it's just a cool thing, And to anyone I've sent records to, if it's not your thing, you can do whatever you want with it. Sell it, throw it away. I don't care. It's the gesture that counts. But David, you knocked it out of the park with this. This is excellent, and I hope y'all enjoy hearing it in the background, and I don't get my video fucking shut down by the copyright police. They do a cover of "You Are the Sunshine of My Life" coming up. I might skip that because Stevie Wonder seems kind of litigious to me. Cheers, VC. So as usual on the show, new records and then some antiques that I pulled. So first off, we got the new Wind Hand record, Grief's Infernal Flower, 2 LPs on Relapse Records. It's a gorgeous cover by Arik Roper. This is like MoFi quality cardboard. This is an enormous heavy duty jacket here. I think only the mail order ones are like that, but musically it's more the same. I like it. Produced by Jack Endino, famous for producing Nirvana, so it's got like better sound than their previous records. I dig it, so melodic doom, sludgy melodic doom, stoner stuff. Female singer, Diana Cottrell or something, I can't remember her name. Really great singing. I like this a lot. And every 6 or 8 weeks, yes, it's time for another Robert Pollard record. This is the new Ricked Wiki album, Swimmer to a Liquid Armchair, on GBV Incorporated. The third Ricked Wicked Wiki album in 9 months. More great, collages by Pollard, and it comes with, or there were also singles that came along with it, or were issued also. So here we have Poor Substitute backed with What's for Dinner, Uncle Auntie, and here is A Number I Can Trust on the A side, and Small Town Underground on the B side. So yeah, Wicked Wiki is most notable for this guy Nick Mitchell being sort of a foil for Pollard. He gives over 2 songs to Nick Mitchell on the album, and both B-sides on these singles are Nick Mitchell songs, and they're pretty cool rockin' songs, and I think it, sort of like what Tobin Sprout did for the classic GDV, having another strong songwriter in the band makes Pollard bring his A game. I was thinking before I pre-ordered this whether or not I was going to keep going with Pollard. But, this is great. I'm going to keep going. I'm nuts, but I dig it, yeah. Wicked Wiki, slimmer to a liquid armchair. I kind of think, and this is a common criticism of Pollard, but if he'd made like one really strong double album out of this Wicked Wiki stuff, people might actually take the time to listen to it, or not, I don't know. Here's to the prolific genius Robert Pollard. So that's it for new records. I try to make my rounds to my locals and dig around, and I found some cool things. This is a really cool record. Masabumi Kikuchi Asusto on Columbia from 1980, what's this, 81? Can't read this. Yeah, 81. I knew of Masabumi Kikuchi. I have an ECM CD that he did late in his career, and he worked with Paul Motion and stuff, but this is a flat-out fusion record. Very Miles influenced. Sometimes it sounds like if Miles had brought that Agartha Pangea band into the studio. Well, he did. Those tracks aren't released, but it kind of has that sort of churning rhythm. And Masabumi Kikuchi is a keyboard player. I worked with Miles when Miles was noodling on the keyboard, so it's got that vibe, but it's cool. This is a great record. Really great fusion record. Cheap. Yeah. Highly recommend. This is a cool find, and I got to give a shout out to Jeff, Glowing Double O Cabbage. Hey man, if you're watching, who has this great radio show up in New Brunswick, Canada. Sorry, am I getting that right? Canada. Which you can get over the internet. I use TuneIn. Anyway, he's been playing a lot of this stuff, and I didn't have any of it before. And, it's hard to find. Ken Nordine. This is a compilation of stuff from the 50s and 60s on Blue Thumb called How Are Things in Your Town? White Label Promo, 2LP, Gatefold. White Label Promo. Yeah, put together by Michael Kuskuna. Yeah, any jazz record collector knows who Michael Kuskuna is. This is great. Collects all those classic word jazz tracks. Yeah, just awesome. Ken Nordine. So yeah, thanks Jeff for playing that stuff on your radio show. It reminded me how great this is. So when I saw this, yeah, absolutely. I'd love to have those originals. I think on Dot they came out on. Yeah, Blue Thumb, David Sequoiaflame. All right, still on the UK folk trip, and it's funny. I decided that the next focus on that trip is going to be the Incredible String Band. I found a later record, but their early records are totally classic. And what do you know? I found a whole bunch of them, not in the greatest shape, but I picked them up anyway. So here's The Hangman's Beautiful Daughter. Original US pressing on Elektra, which reverses the artwork. Yeah, 1968. This is classic, and I was definitely familiar with A Very Cellular Song, which part of it uses that Caribbean folk song We Bid You Goodnight, and the Grateful Dead borrowed the Incredible String Band's arrangement sort of for their version that ends Live Dead, and they did it once in a while. I got to see them do it twice. Yeah, the Incredible String Band. This is so great. One of the early uses of like 24 track recording, 68. So it's densely layered with all kinds of stuff going on. And also found these at the same time, which were originally released as a double album. Would I love to have UK originals of these? Yeah, you're damn tootin'. I would, but take what I can find. So yeah, Wee Tam and the Big Huge. In the US, they were split up. Totally stupid because they're part of the same. It's a song cycle. Yeah, I wish these were in better shape, but just gorgeous. And these are different from. This is really densely produced. All these are produced by Joe Boyd. Kind of interesting. A lot going on instrumentally and stuff on this. Less so on these. These are very stripped down. Very moving, very visionary. Yeah, I've only gotten to listen to these once, and they're not in the best shape, but boy, it's great music. Great. These are from '69, right after Hangman's Beautiful Daughter. And then a much later one, '74, Hard Rope and Silk and Twine, which is after No Feud album from '73 that I also have. And like that, it's hit or miss for me. There's a sidelong suite called Ithkos that starts off promising, but it doesn't really work totally. I don't know. I'm happy to have it though. Yeah, 1974 on Reprise. And again on the UK folk kick, Pleased to See the King, Steel Eye Span. From, again, like 68 I think, but US pressing on Big Tree, but I was reading about this record and apparently there were counterfeits around, and I don't know how to recognize counterfeits, but the sound was really not good. I was expecting much higher fidelity, so it wouldn't surprise me if I got myself a counterfeit copy of Pleased to See the King. I'm not even the hugest fan of Steel Eye Span. I'd like to hear what this really is supposed to sound like. And there's a difference between a bootleg and a counterfeit or a pirate copy. A bootleg is not a pirated copy. Cheers, folks. This was a nice find. I love this label. Cook. This is Deuter. Silence is the Answer. 2 LPs on Cook from 1981. Now, I remember Carm talking about this guy, and I think Chris Cole, and he made a record in Germany, one of the early like krautrock Berlin School records, which is like apparently really rare, and I think some folks in the VC have it. But he's made a bunch of records that get kind of tossed into the new age category, and I guess it is, but this is really just great space music. There's some analog synths and sequencers and flutes and guitars and all instrumental. It goes to a lot of different places. Gorgeous record. We're going to skip the Stevie Wonder cover, just to be safe, right? Yeah, so Deuter. It appears to be maybe 2 records packaged into one. Silence is the Answer, and Bunam Sharnam Gakchami. recorded in Ostrom in India. Fantastic, really great stuff. Gorgeous German pressing, that. And correct me if I'm wrong, maybe I was hallucinating this. Maybe not. The VC is such an interesting place. It's hard to keep up with all the records that get shown between Facebook and the videos and stuff. I swear I'd seen these. And I saw sealed copies at my local, and they were cheap, and they looked interesting, so I picked them up. This guy, Mike Green. This is Pale Pale Moon from 1975. So, you know, these dudes look pretty interesting. It's on this private press, General Recording Corporation. Basically, they just would press whatever you sent them. Maybe for a cut, who knows. Filed in jazz, not really jazz, like sort of jazz, kind of progressive, folky influence. The vocals kind of remind me of like Tim Buckley's later records, that sex funk kind of sound that he had. Yeah, I don't know what to think of this. And then there's a second one that he made for Mercury, Midnight Mirage, from 76. Again, it was sealed for, you know, cheap, so I jumped on it. And only listened to it once. Anyone out there has any more information on this? There's not a lot I found online when I was looking at it. It's a cool fusion-y, progressive rock. Something, you know, 70s, you could do shit like this. And get signed to Mercury. Alright. Hey, less than 20 minutes. Pretty good, right? I don't want to waste your time. Just want to say cheers, everybody, show you some records. Vibe with me. Take care, everybody. I'll see you soon. Bye.